What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Andrew, and this week we're doing a video on Rex. He's not very happy right now, but we're moving him in his cage downstairs so that he can be with the other animals. Now, Rex has been in a container or a tote for quite some time, so he's not very happy. As you can see with him flared up, his mouth is a little bit open. You can see the area beneath his chin right now. I don't want to go too close to him because I'm not sure if he's in a great mood or not. But you can see the area beneath his chin is actually bulging out, so he's not very happy. He's showing me that he's trying to be bigger than he really is. So I'm just going to leave him alone for a quick second. This is the cage that we had upstairs. We have a few more changes to the enclosure, so that we'll go over those quickly. We changed the lighting system. We have the UVB bulb separate from the basking light bulb, just so that basking platform's a little bigger, which it is. I used another piece of wood for that. So now it's a lot bigger. He can fit on there a lot better. And we have another shelf right here for him to sit on. We also have a piece of cork bark right here, which provides another kind of climbing space for him. And the cage is actually now sitting on a stand. We took out the bottom half a foot, and it's on a stand now, and we have center blocks holding up the tote that has the water inside, so it kind of looks like it's more level with the ground. It's not exactly level, but it's close enough. We also have a nighttime bulb for him. I don't think we'll need it, but it's there. We'll also put a plant in there so it looks a little bit more tropical, and we will be adding to this cage as the time goes on. Now, I'm planning on making a custom background eventually for him. Not exactly the same as the water dragons, but hopefully it'll be a little bit nicer. Now, I will be putting a filter in here because water dragons don't understand stagnant water. So he will need a filter to keep that water moving, and it doubles as a filter, obviously. It's gonna filter the water a lot better than just me changing it out constantly. We have his humidifier. I can turn that on for you. And there you go. Perfect for the humidity. But we'll turn that off during the video. Now, Rex is a very nice lizard. He doesn't really act like that very often. But when animals get into new environments, they do kind of start out again, and they're kind of standoffish. They want a chance to get to know their environment again. Zoom in hopefully for you guys. Now you can see that different coloring to the throat. That's very different compared to the females that we've seen in a previous video. Only males have that color, and it can turn into a nice deep blue, as you can see further down in his neck, and it turns into a nice red under his chin. Now this cage is still 4 feet by 4 feet by 27 inches deep, so it's perfect for an adult water dragon by themselves. Now, when I plan on breeding these two, I'm actually going to take him and put him into the bigger cage with the two girls, so it's kind of their territory, so he's being introduced into a new environment as opposed to bringing the girls into his environment, which he's kind of the dominant animal, so there's no aggression associated with it. We also have the sensor for the humidity. And we have the door closing right here. Now, I put this on the glass. I didn't know how he was going to react with the ledge that close to the glass. So just in case, like we talked about in the previous videos with water dragons, they don't understand glass. So it's very important that you don't put them in glass cages, and you don't put ledges and things very close to the glass until they kind of understand it. just put up a solid barrier in front of the glass and they won't touch it. Now we are planning, like I said, we are planning on adding ledges into this cage and a lot more branches, but I need time to actually bleach them so they can be used in these cages. But I think this is a good environment for a few days until I can get those branches in there and other ledges, hopefully. I don't know if I'm going to do ledges though. I really want to just do branches. It looks a lot better for me. I'm really liking this cork bark. I have the other one right here, and I'm going to be using that in the cage, I think. I think it looks really nice. It looks very tropical, especially with the leaves around it. Now, like I said, this cage is on the same floor, so we have the turtles here and we have everybody else here. You have the girl water dragons. Yoshi just laid eggs, so she's actually very not sore, but she's very tired, and she is recovering from laying eggs. Now, none of them were actually viable. Rex and Yoshi weren't together, so they're not going to be good. And she kind of understands the difference between those two. And she lays them throughout the cage as opposed to digging a hole and burying them. Now, I plan to have them mate very soon. I want her to fully recover before I introduce them together so that there isn't any stress or added stress for her. Now, this is very convenient to have them on the same floor so that I don't have to walk up and down 2 flights of stairs to have them breed or to feed them. I was constantly going up and down stairs. It was a, whole adventure. I don't want that happening, so I'm just gonna do it like this. So yeah, very same cage, same lighting system-ish, if you factor in the 2 new bulbs in there. And he also has a night bulb now. But yeah, we have a few new fish in here as well. I told you I would get that cichlid. It is in here. You can just probably see one go by. Ready? This is Nessie, our younger female water dragon. She is ready to mate, so I'm hopefully gonna have 2 of them breed at the same time. So hopefully that'll be good. Have 2 clutches of eggs ready to go at once. But let me know what you guys think in the comments of this new cage. It is pretty much the exact same as it was upstairs, just slightly laid out differently. As you can see, he's not a fan of me walking around right now. He is kind of scared, so I'm just gonna let him go. And that's actually a great thing to bring up. When water dragons are scared, they do hide underneath the water. So that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get away from me right now. But I will sit here with him for a little while, let him understand that this is, a good environment for him. He doesn't have to be scared. And we also have the rock in there, so it's easier to get him in and out of the water by himself. And they can submerge themselves for quite some time. They can actually hold their breath well over an hour, which is actually pretty impressive for such a little animal in comparison to us. But they just hold their breath. They don't breathe underwater, obviously, and they can actually fall asleep underwater, and they'll just resurface their nostril, breathe, and then go back in while staying completely asleep, which is actually really, really cool, because most animals can't do that. They would just drown. But water dragons can do it, as well as Australian water dragons, which are from Australia. These guys are from mainly China, Vietnam, a little bit of Indonesia, but not really. But mostly China, a lot of that area. So yeah, anyway, we're just going to increase the humidity now while I kind of sign off, and we'll let him go to sleep. We have a locking system, like I said. It's always nice to have a secure locking system on your cages. Little handle right here, that's something the other one had a different handle on it. yeah, that's pretty much the video. It's not that long. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of keeping him down here instead of upstairs. And I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to check out our Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.